Okay. Bom jaz kar ta uvodni pozdrav naredil v slovenščini, tako da bi vas lepo pozdravil zdaj na tem webinarju, kjer vam bomo predstavili ITM program International Trade Management, ki ga bomo izvajali naslednje leto. Zdaj mi ta program izvajamo že vrsto let, to bo zdaj že 17. generacija in lahko iz osebne izkušnje, v bistvu 2 leti, odkar vodim ta program, vam lahko povem, da je res zelo dober. Zdaj ta webinar bo sestavljen tako, da vam čisto na kratko povem, da se lahko orientirate. Najprej bo Andreja, ki je predstavnica iz ITM fundacije iz Švedske, predstavila čisto grobo program, potem bosta Markus in Martina predstavila malo bolj detaljno, kako bo potekal program. Čez leto ona dva vodita tokom celega leta sklop delavnic, ki jih imenujemo Passport to Export, in v sklopu teh delavnic vi pripravljate svoj izvozni načrt za vaše podjetje. Potem bomo pokazali še par filmčkov ostalih profesorjev. Tudi ena letošnja udeleženka vam bo malo svoje izkušnje povedala in vtise o programu. Pol vam bom predstavil postopek prijave in na koncu seveda sledijo vprašanja. Vse, karkoli ne boste še zvedeli tokom samega webinarja, lahko na koncu vprašate in se bomo dali vse odgovore. So now let's switch in English. Andrea, the floor is yours and let's go.
Oh, thank you.
Martin with the presentation. My name is Andrea Johansson and I work for ITM in Sweden together with Marcus. It's the only Swedish lecture we have on the program, and Martina will join you today also. A short presentation about the program from ITM Worldwide Foundation. So please, next slide.
Okay.
There. International Trade Management. So you can continue just clicking and there will be some, we have provided training in 27 countries. We are assisting small and medium-sized companies to grow international. And the vocational training program was founded by the Swedish Trade Council in 1994. And in 2008, the ITM Worldwide Foundation was founded in Lidköping, and we have provided the training since that date. And the founders is the municipality of Lidköping and 2 other companies in the Lidköping area. And we offer 3 programs, the Global Export Manager program, and it's the same program as the one you're hopefully attending next year. And we have an export trainee program. That was the start of the program when we started working with trainees program. We also have an export coordinator program. And we also make tailor trainings, lectures and coaching for companies in Sweden and other countries. And we are accredited by IATO that are based in, in South Africa, and it's the International Trade Training Organizations that we are certified. So please. More about the programs. I think, Marcus, I would leave this to you as you will continue starting about.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. And good to see you all. Nice to see all these happy faces here. Sorry about the hiccups here with the technology, etc. But that's the way. It's similar to when you do business, international business, right? It never works out exactly the way you planned. Nevertheless, we do have a plan, and this sort of slide shows the process of how we ended up at this situation where we are now with you here. First, we always try to find the right companies to work with, those that have the right setup for being able to succeed internationally. So that's an important part, which Martin is doing a lot of this as well. And the next one is the participants. That's you. So you we have to find the right participants to both to form the right type of group, because the group dynamic and the networking within the group is extremely important, and also with the right ambitions and with the right mindset, etc. So that's why you were here today. And then, of course, this is an on-the-job training, so you will be working at the same time, of course. So it's sort of an executive program where you should try to implement what you learn directly in the company as we move along in the program. So it's not like you are supposed to do everything and then start implementing. So hopefully you learn along the way and can implement and improve as we move through the program, these 6 months. And to be able to do it in a good way, we provide this, what we call export coaching, where we try to assist you with this type of, all the questions that comes up during the way. You are all individuals, you know, and it's important then that you have your situation, we see what exactly your situation is, and we can help you move forward in this. And so that's why the export coaching is important. So it's about preparing for really exporting. It's this with the market research, you know, the export business plan and export sales training. We'll be working a lot with those issues. Martina and I will especially work with the export business plan, and we'll come back to a bit more about the program then later on. And then we also have these seminars, which you will take part of in Sweden in June, managing cross culture and managing change and trade strategies. And we'll come back to that also and hear some videos. If the technology works, we're going to hear some videos from two of these lecturers who you're going to meet there in Sweden as well. And hopefully you will, as we move along, have real business meetings and learn from that and improve them. In the end, you will get a diploma in international trade management, and that would be in October, I think we said, right? That's going to happen. So this is sort of the structure of the program. I didn't really introduce myself properly, but I could say that I've been part of this program for many years. It's not the only thing I've done, lecturing and these type of programs, but I've done it a lot of consulting for companies. But I've had roles similar to what you have probably in your companies over the years as well. So as export manager, as sales manager, and so forth. Now I'm also working as a CEO of a company in Sweden. We're exporting 98% of our turnover to all over the world. We do it directly with some big customers. We do it via agents and via distributors, and in different ways like that. And sometimes also tendering, so to public tendering as well. So I'm actually working now a lot with what we've been talking about here. So I'm trying to implement all this also in my role here as with this company that I'm working with as well, which is really interesting. Okay. Maybe you could move on to next here. Yeah, we already talked about this a bit with these different parts of the program here. So here are these, what we call them, the international lecturers. Market strategies with Waldemar Völsch from Germany, and he has been working a lot with. He's talking about age-to-age marketing, and he's working with Philip Kotler, if you know him, for example, as well. So he's been writing books together with Philip Kotler, which is pretty cool. Change management with Albert Angern from INSEAD outside Paris, his business school there. It's also a really interesting personality, and you can have one day where you do a simulation there as well about how to implement change in a company. Managing across cultures with Fons Trompinars. When we talk about these cross-culture things and how culture affects any, in business situation, I think Fons Trompenaars is the most well-known of all people that are around this issue. So if you ever took a course at the university or something regarding this, you probably have his books, read his books. And he's really an edutainer, so that's going to be a really fun lecture as well. Sales training with Josh from the Netherlands is always really appreciated, and it's going to be 2 days with that for you, where you really learn how to conduct the sales meetings and really uncover the needs of the clients, etc. And then we have Jean Sutton, market research. She is extremely experienced when it comes to market research, has done working with this all her life, and she's also really appreciated with this to give the structure and everything for how to do the proper market research, spend the time on the right things, ask the right type of questions, etc. So most of them you will meet, the 3 first ones here, Valdemar, Albert, and Fons, you will meet in Sweden when you go there. And then when it comes to Josh and Jean, you will meet them separately, but in Ljubljana as well. Okay. Is it now that we're going to do the videos? So we're going to try to listen to Fons.
Hello, my name is Fons Trompenaars, and it's a delight to invite you for a wonderful session organized by ITM in Lidköping, and it will be wonderful. My role, amongst many other inputs, would be to explain you the cultural factors that play a role in international business, trade. We will look at the role of the contract. We will look at reward systems. What about account management? We will look at what gives people authority and status, etc., etc. We also have a part in our program that will be a simulation, so you really experience what it is. My delight to invite you, come to Sweden and see our intervention. Thank you so much. Fons Trompenaars. Hello, my name is Fons Trompenaars.
And now Valdemar.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lidköping. The ITM Worldwide will invite you to the upcoming seminar about international marketing strategy. My name is Valdemar Ferch, and I'm marketing professor at the CIM in Nicosia, Cyprus. The course will take place in May 23-24, and I'm looking forward to see you there. The international marketing and HM strategy will provide you with in-depth knowledge about fundamental concepts, tools, applications in the international marketing arena. It will be a 2-day seminar, theoretical and practical, and it intends to give the participants a comprehensive insight. We'll provide case studies, videos, and many examples to enrich your practical knowledge. The aspects of international consumer and industrial marketing will be covered, and we look at services and goods marketing. The aim of the course is to let you answer many important questions. One of them, of course, is the major characteristics of international and HH marketing, how companies should segment and position themselves in the new digital competitive environment, how can the company cope with the changes from the global perspective, and how brands could be managed. We also look at ingredient branding, and finally we look at the success factors in the international market per se. The course is an in-person seminar in Lidköping. We will do a Zoom recording so you can view it later again. There will be case studies and many breakout sessions. I have various videos and examples. You will get some pre-readings before class and the material you get in class and after class. We're looking forward to seeing you there, and hopefully you could join us at this wonderful location in Lidköping. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Well, you all realized this was the wrong date there, but we'll come back to the dates of the program in a minute. So when it comes to this coaching part, it's Martina and myself who's going to be trying to do that for together with you. And Martina, maybe I should let you say a few words about yourself. I think I said something about me, and I have an MBA as well. I've been working in 5 different countries, I think, and my whole life I've been working with export and international trade and so forth. So that's probably why I have this role that I have here today. Martina, you have a very digital background and you worked a lot with marketing. Maybe you want to say something about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, again, hi to everyone. I'm so happy to see so many people joining this, at least this webinar. It's always nice to see there is interest around this course, which is, as Marcus was saying, it's many years already that this format is working quite well, and everyone is quite happy at the end because it's really rich in the inputs that we are putting and the efforts that we are putting in this course. And maybe you will also hear this from Daniela, which was, for example, one of the attendee of last year. So better than us, probably they are the one who can actually being the witness of how it was the course in the past. Nevertheless, coming back to me, my skills are more connected with marketing, of course, but more and more with digital marketing. And when we come to the export, since many years already, we cannot anymore talking about export without thinking about which one are the channels for the digital export. And more, once upon a time when this course was starting, was mainly offline export, right? So in the more traditional way. But lately, as we know that the digital world is more and more connected and exchanging information with the offline world. So we were, of course, we were adding this part and trying to understand it, to explain how these two channels can interact between the two, and trying to explain during the course and the days that we will go on how these two can be actually performing the best in this way. So I'm more into, for example, online sales and marketing sales. So we will discuss about marketplaces, Amazon, eBay, and all the marketplaces refer to the different countries. And I will try to force you thinking in a different way when we talk about the digital channels, trying to, at the end of the course, together with this business plan that you have to prepare by the end of the course, you will see that the digital strategy will be one of the most important pillars in the business that you will prepare. So that's why we will go through all the topics that we normally and traditionally are going through this program, but always thinking also at these new channels that we have to consider when we talk about export. So that's mainly my goal, my task, and my presence during this course, and has been during the last probably 4 years. I don't remember anymore when I started, but yeah, and that's why me and Marcus are going together in this coaching part of the program. That's more or less what I wanted to pass as information.
You can take the next slide, and I think we complement each other in this way, Martina, so that's really appreciated. Sure. Yeah, so in the end you will have a full business plan for your export, and we're going to take you through different steps to get there. You will present the business plan in the end, and we're talking about not a huge Word document or so. We want an essential of your business plan in PowerPoint, but we'll get to that. Don't worry about that now, but we'll get to that. but we're not going to force you to produce a whole lot of like big Word documents or anything. We're going to be quite practical in what we do, so you can implement it, right? And if you move on, I think we call this then the passport export to get this a structure. So what Martina, and when you meet us, we will try to take you through this, what we call passport to export. And it's a structure that we've been working with for many years, has proven to be really, working well. It's a proven strategy or a way forward when doing this. And it's really based on a few questions that we need to answer as exporters. So if you take the next one. So when it comes to this, before I come to the sort of the questions, what we try to do also is to we want you to question a little bit the way you do things today and the way the industry that you're in doing things today. Things are changing so quickly today. It's always been a change, but now it's exponential. This change of everything is exponential. And to keep up with that, you have to be able to think a little bit outside the box and find your way. So if you take the next one, because everybody was high jumping like this before, right? And nowadays, nobody's jumping like that because they found a better way. So if you take the next slide, I think that's the next slide. Now everybody's jumping like that. And it doesn't look very logical to jump like that, but that is more efficient, and you can jump higher this way. But nobody thought about that before because everybody was doing what everybody else did. So maybe there are some good new ways that you can think about how to do things, and we want to try to explore that together with you. Next one. And the whole idea is, like Wayne Gretzky here, one of the best hockey players ever. He said, I skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it has been. And I think this is a really good point. There's no history is good, but we have to try to see where is the puck going. So where do we want to be in the future, and how do we get there? And to do that, we have these questions. Now I think it comes. Yes. So first we have to talk a little bit about why you want to do this. And in this why step, we may do, SWOT analysis of the company and see what is your idea around what are your strengths and weaknesses. And we're going to look at your product range that you have, products and services, and try to determine what is the most logical composition of products or services that you should use. What are the margins, etc. A lot of questions around that. So that's a bit internal to find out. What is about the product or service, what you're going to export, and to have a good export offer. And we have some models, etc. We go through there. Who's your target customer? And we talk about not only the end customer here. We try to look at the whole chain, really. So you have an end user, probably, maybe you have an end customer, maybe you have a distributor, maybe you have an importer, etc. So there are different ways of looking at this and how the value chain looks like. It's going to be different for different businesses, of course, but we have to understand this and how to satisfy each step along this way. Where is about the choice of market geographically, or in sort of you can segment the market in many different ways. After we talk about geography here, it often makes sense to say, well, we're going for Germany or we're going for a certain country, but you could segment in different ways. So we'll talk about what's the best one for you there. The way is then this with how to reach then your customers. Is it directly? Is it through distributors? Is it through agents or whatever? And how do we find them? How do we find the right partners for us? And things like this we're going to talk about and give you some tips and ideas around this. When during that step is more about like the budget, the budget for this, and also the action plan. When is things going to happen? Because without any action, nothing's going to happen, of course. So we want to see that action plan also. And hopefully when you go through this, you're going to have a pretty complete idea about your business and who you're targeting and your offer to these target customers, where you want to go and how to do it, etc. Hopefully when you've done this once, it's going to be quite easy to do it on a new market, in a new situation. And this is why we said the wow step. Then you have your way forward. Then you have found your way. This is, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can go. So the schedule, the way it looks here, and I think it's all confirmed now with all the dates here. Martin always have, and Andrea, they always have a big job here. Martin, you have a big job to find the right participants and companies, etc. And you do a great job there, of course. Andrea, you are have a lot to do to get this right with all the dates that it works for everybody. But I think this is all confirmed now. So end of March, we start, and you're going to meet Martina and myself, and we're going to do the first part of the passport to export. Then in April, we're going to do some coaching individually with you. This will be online. So get at least 1 hour each for you and discuss your situation. Then you do market research by the end of April with Jean Sutton, 2 days in Ljubljana. Then in May, we're going to have online lectures. Those are 4 hours per day there. So it's not full days because it's too much to do a full day online with things. So we try to do it and split it up. So it's 2 4-hour sessions there in May with Martina and myself. And then let's see, now there's something wrong because now it says individual market research there. I think this is should be individual.
Yeah, sorry, Marcus, this is new this year. So after you see here the 24-25 of April, you have the live sessions in Ljubljana.
Yeah.
And then here is the individual
Right.
1 hour online session. So you will have 1 month to prepare the market research,
Right.
and then you will go through each one of you with Jean, and she will give you feedback.
Right. Yes.
It's
Yes.
new for this year, so yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
It wasn't easy for you to know.
No, that's fine. That's fine. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. And then what we have there is the group coaching, where we're going to meet us again, Martina and myself, and we're going to try to split up in groups and have like a 2-hour sessions with each group. And so
here maybe I will jump, Marcus. Also here is a little bit of difference this year. Usually we do the whole week in Lidköping. But for this year, we agreed with ITM Foundation that we will combine and do a Slovene delegation to Sweden for the first 2 days, with the first day a forum, next day a B2B meetings, and also you will be part of this delegation. So we will already try to arrange during the first half of the year the business meetings. And then we do the Lidköping in 3 days from Wednesday to Friday. And also I think during this week there is a food festival, if I'm correct, Andrea?
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So we will have Lidköping, it's all these food trucks.
Like a really productive week.
So if you heard that it's quiet in Lidköping, we have arranged so it won't be so quiet this time.
We needed to switch to this day.
We need to switch the week. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, Marcus.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
that's
let's
fine.
now.
Yeah, just a bit quickly there. In July, you meet us again. We come to Ljubljana. And then you see you have most of July and August is not there aren't any lectures or anything, because I guess you need to take some vacation there in that point in time as well. So the next time after that is in September, where you have the sales training in Ljubljana. And then we're going to meet online again end of September, and then we have some more individual coaching. And then by the 11th of October, there you present your final business plan, and we'll do that in Ljubljana with you. And then on the 14th, there is a it's a very nice diploma ceremony that you will be able to attend then as well. So this is sort of the program. we try to condense it as much as possible, and try to how should I put it? All the information that you get, we try to only give you the important information and not a lot of other stuff here. So we go quite straight to the point with helping you and your business forward. That's the idea. Okay. Yeah, that's from the diploma ceremony. We have been doing this for many years now, and we know that this works, and we have seen really extraordinary results from the participants, and the companies have gone through this. So it's been a pleasure, and that's why we keep on doing it again and again, I suppose, and would love to work with you on this as well. So hopefully we will meet then again. I think, Martin, would you take over then and explain a little bit more? And there will be...
Yeah, but first maybe let's invite Daniela to share her experience of this year. Daniela was this year in the group of ITM. Hello, Daniela. You can do it as you want. You can do it in Slovenian or in English.
Yeah, right.
I was prepared in Slovenian, so I will continue in Slovenian. So.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Zdravo vsem, jaz sem Daniela, ustanoviteljica in direktorica podjetja Inslab. To leto sem v bistvu zaključila program ITM, sem zelo hvaležna, da sem lahko bila del te skupine. Sem lifelong learner in lahko rečem, da program ponuja zelo kakovostno vsebino, predvsem na področju raziskave trga, digitalnega marketinga in prodaje. V podjetju smo znanje, ki sem ga pridobila, aplicirali za dizajn business export plana, ampak tudi smo uporabili za raziskavo slovenskega trga, tako da smo nekako dvojno pridobitev imeli. Program Martin tudi zelo raznoliko skupino naredi in med udeleženci sem pridobila prijatelje. Nekako v tej skupini se počutiš varno, da deliš svoje izkušnje in feedback, ki ga dobiš ne samo od predavateljev, tudi od udeležence, je neprecenljivo. Tako da zelo pozitivna izkušnja. Priporočam, da se prijavite. Družba na Švedskem je bila nepozabna, tako da boste dobili izkušnje iz prve roke.
Super, hvala Daniela. Zdaj pa tako, ponovadi damo eno punco, enega fanta za testimonial, samo žal ta udeleženec, s katerim sem se zmenil, je imel eno slabo situacijo in je last minute odpovedal. In vam bom kar zavrtel še en lanski testimonial od enega udeleženca, tako da bom jaz malo pošeral screen share. Screen share. Takole. A vidite YouTube zdaj? Can you see YouTube now?
Yes.
Okay. So this is Janez from last year. And
I was thinking of doing this in Slovenian.
Yeah, sure, of course.
Sure.
I feel like I can be understood better if I do it.
Sure.
Of course.
Ja, jaz sem inženir po stroki in po karakterju. In zadnje 2 leti sem v firmi pol svojega časa delovnega posvetil izobraževanju in se joinil 20 podobnim takim programom. In lahko z veliko zagotovostjo rečem, da to je tale ITM je z naskokom daleč najboljši program, na katerem sem bil. Sama organizacija oziroma struktura, kako to vse skupaj narejen, je ful hudo, kako te pripeljejo do konca. Noter imaš pa pol klaso profesorjev, ki so res na top nivoju. Daleč najboljš, kar sem jih videl. Recimo že ta en teden, ko greš na Švedsko, jaz sem si predstavljal, da bo kaj ena šola naravi, s tem, da v bistvu ni benga profesora tam, ki bi te težil. Se pravi, ga lahko tudi malo žuraš, pa tako s temi sošolci novimi. Ampak ne glede na to, da smo ga kar dosti zažurali, smo vsako jutro, ko smo prišli kaj malo zmačkani na predavanja, smo se pol ure vsi zbrihtali v nulo, ker je dejansko toliko zanimiv, ker vidiš, koliko modelov vlada tam gor, ko govori, da te strezne v pol sekunde in slediš, brez da te kdo s palcev dadi nadalje. Tako da res kvaliteta predavateljev je nekaj, kar bi Orenk izpostavil. Ta drugo pa, kakor je Maja rekla, naša skupina je ratala skupina pač 10 frendov. Ti si tukaj dobil zelo eno tako tesno mrežo frendov, ki se družimo z njimi še v bistvu še offline. Tudi zdaj, ko je v bistvu konc programa, mislim, da gremo naslednji teden, gremo na kuhančka v Ljubljano. In tudi biznis v bistvu si razširiš na tak način, svojo biznis mrežo. Mi recimo pa imamo zelo specifično stvar, kontrola kvalitete v industriji, pa bomo recimo z 2 naredili biznis skupaj. Z 2 od, koliko nas je bilo, 12, 13?
Ja, 13.
Ja, tako da je, ful se povežeš na enemu drugemu nivoju. Ful je fajn poslušati strokovne vsebine v enem takem sproščenem načinu. Pa Martin je tudi kul, ki ne teži. Organizira vse tisto, kar je treba, in ostalo v bistvu pusti, da pele skupina sama. Vsaj tako je nas pustil, mogoče zato, ker je bil svež. Ampak moj je to ful dober recept, zakaj je bilo res kul.
Super. Decid? Ok. Se je slišalo, kaj ne? Zvok je delal normalno. Ok. Dobro, nič, zdaj bomo šli pa še malo, ta del bomo kar ostali v slovenskem jeziku. Kako se prijaviti? Zdaj tako, mi smo ravno kar zdaj odprli prijave na izvoznem oknu. Vam bom vsem tudi poslal ta link, pa mogoče ga bom tudi kopiral v chat, ampak da gremo najprej skozi. Se pravi, tukaj si lahko malo preberete o programu, kdo so profesori, to smo že zdaj slišali. Zdaj važen del je ta časovnica programa. To praktično nič ne spreminjamo. Redko kdaj se zgodi, da je neka višja sila, da moramo karkoli od teh datumov spremeniti. Da malo razumete koncept, ki vam ga je že Markus sicer povedal. Tle piše, se pravi, kje se dogaja posamezen dogodek, vsebina tega dogodka oziroma naslov in pa to trajanje. Se pravi, kot vidite, tle, če je individualno svetovanje, kaj to pomeni? Da boste razporejeni in boste v bistvu 1 uro tega individualnega svetovanja imeli. Medtem, ko pa je celodnevni seminar Ljubljana, to pa pač se dobimo v Ljubljani in traja cel dan. Zjutraj začnemo ob 9 do 5 ali pa 8:30 do 4:30. Ta del je tukaj na Švedskem. Se pravi, letos bo mogoče še malček spremenjeno, ker bo združeno z gospodarsko delegacijo in tako pač si sledijo tej datumi. Tako da ta link si tudi za kasneje zapomnite. Dobro je, da si kakšne opomnike malo naprej date, da si organizirate druge vaše aktivnosti okoli teh datumov, ki bodo fiksirani. Zdaj, kdo se lahko prijavi in koga sprejmemo? V program sprejmemo lahko 15 podjetij. To so mala in srednja velika slovenska podjetja. Tu gre za nek selekcijski postopek, ker ponavadi pride vedno malo več prijav, ampak obvezno prijavite se, naj ne bo to neka ovira. Zdaj, kdo ima prednost? Prednost imajo kandidati, ki so stari do 40 let. Ker je to taka skupina, imamo radi, da je homogena in da tudi damo priložnost mladim, da se razvijajo na tem segmentu izvoza. Zdaj, katere firme pa imajo nekako prioriteto? firme, ki imajo vsaj enih 5 zaposlenih, torej da je vsaj neka struktura v podjetju, da ni to one man band, zato ker same vsebine, ki se jih tukaj učijo, je lažje implementirati v podjetja, ki že imajo vsaj neko strukturo in da vsaj nekaj že izvažate. Torej, tu smo napisali tam 10 do 35% izvoza. Zakaj? Zato, da niste skoncentrirana podjetja samo na slovenski trg in da je še čisti začetek, ampak da že nekaj probavate in da vas v bistvu ta program bolj opolnomoči za to, da izvoz bolj zašiba, ne. In pa pač, da imate zaključeno visokošolsko ali univerzitetno izobrazbo. To je še en tak, bom rekel, prednostni faktor pri izboru. Pogoji za udeležbo, to so pa obvezni pogoji, ne, to so pogoji, s katerimi imate prioriteto. Pogoji za udeležbo pa so, da ste zaposleni za določen ali pa nedoločen čas v podjetju, s katerim se prijavljate, ki je malo ali srednje veliko slovensko podjetje. Potem znanje angleškega jezika, seveda, ker celoten program poteka v angleščini. In pa plačilo depozita za resnost udeležbe. To morate na začetku dati v znesku 960 € in potem v primeru, da ste udeleženi na vseh delavnicah in seminarjih, dobite ta znesek nazaj. Se pravi, če zaključite program, dobite ta znesek nazaj. Običajno to firme vedno dobijo, ampak to naredimo zato, da se res ne prijavijo, da se ne prijavi slučajno nekdo, ki se pol premisli in vzame mesto nekomu, ki bi pa želel biti tukaj, ampak pač žal pri selekciji je bil izločen, ne. To je to. Zdaj stroški programa, stroški so cirka enih 8 jurjev na udeleženca in to krije Spirit Slovenija. Podjetje pa krije te stroške depozita, ki jih potem dobi nazaj, in pa stroške, ki jih ima za udeležbo v seminarjih v Ljubljani in v tujini. Se pravi, letalska vozovnica za na Švedsko, to krijete vi, nočitev tam krijete vi in pa prevoze v Ljubljano. Vse ostalo pa pokrijemo v Spiritu. Zdaj, kaj pa mora prijava vsebovati? Kaj tle, toliko da preverim, smo še vsi na vezi, ki jaz gledam to internetno stran in vas ne vidim. Je vse okej?
Je okej.
Je, in tudi vi vidite tisto internetno stran, ki vam kažem, ne? Ali vi vidite samo mene, ki vam razlagam to?
Sam vas vidimo.
Ok, čakaj, dej. Zdaj pa ne vem, zakaj. Cp, share. A zdaj vidite?
Ja.
Se opravičujem. V glavnem, toliko, da še enkrat samo, da grem skozi. To je objava, vam pošljem link, tu je opis programa, na sredini je ta urnik, časovnica programa, to je važno, to bo fiksno. Prej sem vam malo razlagal, ma boste tako razumeli, ko boste šli skozi. Tle so pogoji, s katerimi imate prednost pri prijavi, se pravi starost, da že nekaj izvažate, To so obvezni pogoji za udeležbo, da ste zaposleni v tem podjetju, znanje angleškega jezika, ta depozit, ki ga dobite nazaj. Potem so stroški udeležbe, se pravi to, kar krije Spirit. Vi krijete to, da ste na seminarjih, letalsko karto, nočitev. In zdaj, kaj mora prijava vsebovati, to bi rad še malo poudaril, ker to vedno so neka vprašanja. Se pravi, kako se vi prijavite? Vi kliknete te spodaj e-prijavnica za udeležbo v programu. Cak, in se vam odpre taka prijavnica. A se vidi zdaj ta prijavnica, ki je drugo okno? Je?
Ne, ne še.
Se ne vidi? Čakajte. Kaj pa zdaj?
Ne.
Ok, zdaj bom stop shareal in bom na novo shareal in bom dal ta screen, share. A se zdaj vidi ta prijavnica?
Ja.
Ok, se pravi, ko sem kliknil na spodaj, se odpre ta zavih. Tu izpolnite vsa ta polja. To so podatki o vašem podjetju in o vas. Potem tu spodaj pa prosim napišite v angleškem jeziku, tudi piše izpolnite v angleškem jeziku, to pa je vizija podjetja, strategija, cilji, in potem na koncu date prijava. In kaj se zgodi na mail, boste dobili eno tako prijavnico, kjer je vse to, kar ste tukaj upisali, noter izpolnjeno. Čakaj, zdaj bom stop shareal in vam bom kar pokazal, da ne bo kakšne zmede. Se pravi, eno tako prijavnico boste dobili na mail v PDF-ju. In na zadnji strani imate izjava zakonitega zastopnika na tem PDF-ju. In tukaj je pač samo, da se obvežete, da boste dali to akontacijo 960 € v primeru, da ste sprejeti v program. Morate dati štempelj oziroma, če poslujete brez žiga, podpis direktorja, odgovorne osebe. To je prva stvar, ki gre k prijavnici. Se pravi, to fizično sprintate, žig, podpis, date v kuverto. Druga stvar je potrdilo o diplomi. Se pravi, kopirate vašo diplomo in pošljete. In tretja stvar je življenjepis. Ni predpisanega obrazca, lahko je ta evropski najboljše, ampak te tri stvari mora vsebovati prijava in jo pošljete. Čakaj, samo še enkrat, da poširam. Zdaj smo spet na tem prijavnem obrazcu. Jo pošljete na Spirit Slovenija, javna agencija, bla, bla. Prijava na izobraževalni program napišete na kuverto, da vejo, da jo pošljajo pol meni, da se kje slučajno kaj ne izgubi. To je to. Tukaj, če je kaj nejasnega, kakšna dodatna informacija, ki jo ne boste tle dobili, vedno me lahko pokličete ali pa pišete. In to je na kratko tole, samo da vidim, če smo vse povedali. Elektronsko prijavnico, življenjepis, kopijo potrdila o izobrazbi. To je to. Stop share. Evo, zdaj pa smo šli v glavnem vse skozi in če imate kakršnakoli vprašanja, da kaj še ni jasno, bi vas prosil, če kar zdaj vprašate, ker je vedno koristno za vse, ki poslušajo. Pardon, malo sem prehlajen, ampak to je to. Any question? Rok prijave je do 26. januarja, petek 26. januarja. Takrat mi zapremo prijave, pregleda komisija vse prijave, se izbere kandidate in jaz vam v najkrajšem času sporočim, kdo je izbran. Enkrat, ko vam sporočim, kdo je izbran, podpišemo tukaj ene take kratke pogodbe, 4 strani pogodbe, kjer so opredeljeno tako naše kot vaše zaveze. Mi vam pošljemo te pogodbe, vi jo podpišete, pošljete pogodbo nazaj v Spirit in plačate nakazilo teh 690 € na račun, ki piše na pogodbi. To je ta celoten postopek. Nataša, hvala za vprašanje, to sem še pozabil povedati. Je še kakšna nejasnost?
Ja, koliko časa je od tega petka 26. januar do te odločitve približno? To je po mojem bilo Natašino vprašanje.
Ja, ma hitro bo to. To je 1 do 2 tedna. V 1 do 2 tednov vam bom jaz poslal mail, kjer vam bom povedal, da ste izbrani. 1 teden mislim, da bo vse skupaj trajalo, maksimalno. In potem pa imamo še cirka 1 mesec čas, da naredimo, da vam mi pošljemo podpisane pogodbe, da nam vi vrnete pogodbe, da plačate to akontacijo in da še naredimo en pripravljalni sestanek, bomo še naredili, preden se celoten program začne, zato da se skupina spozna in običajno je to zelo v redu, da se tako enkrat srečamo in da pol zaštartamo program. Evo, še kakšno vprašanje?
Izobrazba udeležencev gre samo za stopnjo ali je?
Ja, gre bolj za stopnjo. Ni važno izobrazba, imamo tako tehnične profile kot bolj recimo ekonomske profile. Vam pa povem, da recimo se zelo dobro program obnese tudi če je tehničen profil, zato ker pol res povleče celoto tega programa ven. Tako da je bolje stopnja.
Ok, hvala.
Super, vprašanja še kakšno?
Na chatu je